is being accused of manslaughter against multiple missing sailors. We would like the prosecutor to give his reasoning.
Many sailors have been murdered by General Zaroff on his remote island. Zaroff is a renowned hunter and is known for his skills of hunting and trapping live species, from which he does hunt. He also collects, may I say, Your Honor, and what he collects is the shocking fact of animal heads and displays them on his wall. But they are not just any hunting mounts, they are...
Objection in the court! Your Honor, hanging game up on a wall...
Order in the court, order in the court. I said order in the court. Now, prosecutor, what evidence do you have for this?
I have witnesses, Your Honor. I have Mr. Sanger Rainsford himself in this courtroom to declare the proven dealings of General Zaroff's human hunting, which is preferably bounded to be proposed as murder.
Would you like to call someone to the stand, prosecutor?
I most certainly would, Your Honor. I call General Zaroff up to the podium. Mr. Zaroff, let me ask you something. Are you a hunter?
Yes, I am, prosecutor.
What are your favorite types of species to hunt?
Jaguars, cheetahs, the fast animals, the ones that can reason with my hunting skills.
Jaguars, cheetahs, fast animals you say you like? Doesn't that sound daringly close to a remarkable description of another species that you like to hunt?
Your Honor, the prosecutor is playing with the witness's mind. This is not acceptable. He should not be able to...
Quiet, defense. General Zaroff, answer the prosecutor's question.
Well, I only like to hunt the jaguars and cheetahs.
Darn it, Zaroff, just say what you mean. I have about 20 other witnesses who can surely disagree with that petty little statement you just put up in this courtroom. Zaroff, let me remind you that before you came to this courtroom and into this podium, you put your right hand up and your hat over your chest to agree with an oath of telling the whole entire truth and nothing but that truth. But if you are not willing to tell the truth, I declare you turn your head right now to those security officers and put your 2 hands behind your back because you are sure to be going inside of that prison. Do you understand?
General, answer the prosecutor's question, please.
Well, prosecutor, you do have a heart. I can see that, and you are intense and meaningful in your words. But I most accompany to them by only saying that I hunt a very descriptive variety of species that is not found everywhere. The species I hunt may not be the one of an animal, but it is still fast and furious, has the mind of a true predator. But it does not consist of the species that I'm preferably found as me, myself, Your Honor, or much of anyone else here. The species I hunt is tall, strong, and is hard to get through and take down, making it its will, and then killing it. But some may not think of my species of what some of you think it is.
What are you saying, Zaroff?
I am saying that the species I hunt can be a supernatural, not a living thing, something hard to find. But depending on how you look at it, it cannot.
Are you finished, Mr. Zaroff?
Are you finished, Mr. Zaroff?
I am finished.
Well, Prosecutor General has given your answer.
Now that the prosecutor is finished, I would like to give my own claim. Judge, I would like to defend General Zaroff and say that he does have animal mounts and does hunt animals, but it is not out of the pure aspect of a hobby and not a murdering sport. Mr. Zaroff is a caring and forgiving man, and I can ever so honestly tell you that he does hunt animals.
Very well, defense. Would you like to call someone to the stand?
I will. I would like Mr. Rainsford to step. Hello, Mr. Rainsford. How are you on this fine day today?
I am rather fine today, defense, but I do not think that question is prior to the allegations that I am supposed to defend upon myself.
You are the smart and clever one, aren't you, Rainsford? But do not worry, these questions will only lead up to the right answer, like my next one. Mr. Rainsford, you are putting rather intense allegations against General Zaroff about him hunting species rather than...
You have to start that over.
I have to start the whole thing over?
It's not even that hard. Just
I know,
Yeah,
but I have this whole paragraph. Whatever. Okay. Well, you are. Oh, can I hold this
Are you
up?
recording?
yes.
Okay.
Hold it up.
She's recording.
Keep going.
Oh.
Keep going.
Well, you are the smart and clever one, aren't you, Rainsford? But do not worry. These questions will only lead up to the right answer, like my next one. Mr. Rainsford, you are putting rather intense allegations against General Zaroff about him hunting a species rather than an animal, crashing sailors' ships, and even mounting these supposed dangerous and spectacular hunts on his wall. Where is your evidence, Mr. Rainsford, that you or other witnesses have seen these mounts on his walls?
Okay.
This is a very interesting and detailed affidavit, Mr. Rainsford.
I was confused.
Yes, it is, Judge. The other things in our charge include everything we saw and witnessed while on Ship Trap Island.
And it says that And it says that Ship Trap Island is an illegal island, that it isn't even fully bought.
May I get back to my reasoning, Your Honor?
Yes, you may, defense.
Okay, go.
I'm really sorry.
As I was saying, Rainsford, you may have a piece of paper, but you have no picture evidence of the somehow very disturbing mounts in General Zaroff's house on his walls, do you?
I may not have picture evidence, but written evidence from about 12 other sailors should sum up the same value as picture evidence.
Well, that may be okay in your world, but in the real world, Rainsford, you need the best evidence, not the supposedly good evidence.
Wait. Okay, go.
So what are you saying?
What I am saying, Rainsford, is that the little bits of evidence you gave to the courtroom is not enough to prove your case and make you win. And it's certainly not enough in my world.
I love LA. I love the truth. I love LA. I love truth. I love LA. I love truth. I love it.
How can a man not know if he is being hunted if a man is literally chasing him down with a large supply of weapons and running down a dirt forest? How can a man just not know?
Easily, Mr. Rainsford. You could have been hallucinating. You could have been seeing a dream. And besides, General Zaroff is so skillfully trained and intelligent that he could have gotten under your skin without even knowing.
Oh, really? What are you saying? Are you admitting that Zaroff is mentally unstable and that he practices in the act of trying to trick people? Is that what you were saying?
No, that's not at all what I'm saying.
Ask me. Show and prove to General Zaroff that you are worthy to prove your case and defend that Zaroff is innocent. But that by itself is a mask white lie because me, the sailors, even more people have evidence that Zaroff is a dirty, highly skilled, mentally disturbed man confused with his own intelligence and hunts the very word that you have been trying to ignore and mask it with other words this whole entire evening is human.
Defense, I think Rainsford has summed up your reasoning, and you may go back to your place, and Rainsford, you have a verdict right at this moment. In today's trial, General Zaroff is being... I can't read my handwriting.
Not the supposedly good evidence.
Pick it up.
Jesus. Yeah, stop recording.
Who's going?
What?
That's the
going?
kid.
I'm gonna-
Do you watch
going?
the leader?
I'm
Can you
No.
shut up? Who's going?
Ask to give my claim. Judge, I would like to...
Defense, I think Rainsford has summed up your reasoning, and you may go back to your place, and Rainsford, you may sit down.